On today's show, the guys talk about prepping for the summer. Are you winding down or winding up for the summer? Recharge, renew, and revamp your approach to EdTech. There's an East update, banter between the guys, all of that and more up next on EduTechGuys. You're listening to the EduTechGuys, EduTechGuys.com. Hello and welcome to EduTechGuys. I'm David Henderson.
Hey, I'm Jeff Madlock.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us today on this episode. We got some really cool stuff we're going to talk about.
Yeah, really cool stuff. But first, you probably need to head on over to our website, www.edutechguys.com. Check out what we have going on there. Heck, just go down to the bottom of the page and you can reach out to us with our contact form. And don't forget, we're always on social media. We've got cute pictures, puppies, kittens, all kinds of stuff about education.
Gorillas.
Yeah, the last one did have a gorilla on it, didn't it? He looked like he was pensive and thinking, so I thought that was appropriate for maybe, what we were looking to do, But yeah, don't forget to check us out on the web. As I always say, go out to Google, type in EduTech Guys, and you will find us.
That's right. We'll be there.
We'll be there. I'll be there. Oh, who sang that song?
Michael
Jackson. Can we still talk about Michael Jackson on the show?
We can talk about anything we want to. It's our show.
Oh, that's right. Right. I like Michael Jackson music. I don't care what anybody says.
I'm right there with you, man.
So, yeah. Maybe he did bad things, but,
maybe he did, maybe he didn't. You know.
Hey, Tesla loved a pigeon. What are you going to do? But anyway.
All right, then.
Did you know that?
No, I did not know.
Yeah, the famous Tesla. And later in his life, he had this one pigeon that he was in love with, and it was pretty sure that it loved him back, and they were soulmates.
Okay.
Yeah, so,
Hey, love. I have no idea. I don't even have words. I'm at a loss.
We'll just stop right there. Hey, gonna have a great show today. Gonna have some really fun stuff to talk about, and you're stuck with just these two guys today, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on for your summer and what you can do to make sure you have a productive summer or don't have a productive summer.
That's right.
Sometimes needed out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But
you need a break from all the stuff that you've been doing all year long.
Stuff. But it's really interesting. We get to do this show, and we're always glad to thank our sponsors and those that are on sponsorship. And I've been in education for over 27 years, and I've seen the challenges some students have to face every day, whether it's going to school hungry or not being able to see a doctor when they're sick. These challenges, they do make it hard for kids to focus on learning. Yeah,
but thankfully, Concordia University in Portland is leading the way with their 3 to PhD program that helps combat students' fears, freeing them to pursue their highest dreams. They're revolutionizing education by creating a holistic model that provides groceries, healthcare, and even clothing to students right there on campus, helping them thrive and helping our communities strengthen and grow.
Yeah, Concordia's College of Education offers online and on-campus programs where students have the opportunity to learn about a more compassionate approach to education, and also to see how nurturing the whole student can lead to amazing things.
Yeah, you can learn more about how you can help those students conquer their monsters and achieve their highest dreams. Go to cu-portland.edu/let's conquer. #nurture, educate, grow.
I'm always impressed with the way schools and universities are making it more easy and accessible for students to continue their education.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, really cool stuff.
It's in way back when we went to school uphill in the snow both ways, and we had to chisel our textbooks with anyway. Totally lost my train of thought. Sorry, I got derailed waxing nostalgia. I don't know what. I'm getting old, people. That's what this is.
Hey, let's just stop it then. We'll just stop right there and we'll just move on.
But it's amazing to me how the thinking of schools and university has changed so much over the years in terms of figuring out what the students need and being able to fulfill as many of those needs as they can. It's really amazing.
Well, that's true. And, thinking about furthering your education, summer's right around the corner.
Yeah.
Most schools are now looking at just about 5 or 6 weeks until they're out. Here in Arkansas, we've got about 5 weeks and the kids are gone. and the teachers hit the ground running again. And it's time to start thinking about, what are you going to do for the summer? Are you winding down? Are you going to take it easy this summer? Is this your summer to have a pretty good, relaxing time? Or are you winding up for the summer? We've been talking about how to recharge, renew, and maybe revamp your approach to education and ed tech. So, how are you ending the year? Are you ending the year getting ready for education, getting ready for a vacation? They both end in shun. So, yeah, my brain's going, got a lot of shuns going on around here.
A lot of shuns.
But, think about that. It's true. I believe everyone needs a good vacation in there. And teachers, people say, well, you've got the summers off. Well, that's not really true anymore. Teachers work all year long. But sometimes I think it's important that a teacher takes, a week or two or more to, recharge, because being in front of kids can be, a rough time. But I'll tell you what's really cool. There's so many opportunities now to get a little education in, get a little workshopping in while you're on vacation. Mm-hmm. We were just talking last week to WD and me, which was, the Walt Disney stuff. So there's a great vacation. You're getting some PD hours. They're taking you to Disney, taking you through the parks, and talking about how Disney does their stuff and how you can use it in the classroom. So, hey, take the family and go, listen, guys, I'm going off to do this today with, in the parks too. Right. But I'll catch up with you here. And then, everybody's kind of getting a fun vacation, and you're kind of hanging with some, cohorts and learning about that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very, very cool. And there's a lot of places that you go. I don't know if you're into, if you're into the historical side of things, if you're into, nature side of things, if you're into technology side of things, whatever you're into and whatever you're teaching with your students, invariably, wherever you go on vacation, if you go somewhere, or heck, even if you stay where you are and you do a, quote unquote staycation, there's all kinds of information about things that are going on in that area that you can check out while you're on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
And you kind of get that sort of self-directed PD, or at least picking up information you can bring back and share either with your students, or I know when we go on vacation and stuff, a lot of times my wife is always looking for stuff that she can pick up and bring back, and she shares that with her colleagues who teach, different grades or different subjects or what have you, just because we're picking up information that those folks might not have easy access to, especially since, we're right there.
Yeah, that's really, and I think that's kind of an educator's MO anyway. When we're on vacation, we're always looking for the cool stuff. Yeah. We got into this because we like to learn and we like to teach learning. So we're always looking for something new to learn.
Exactly.
So if you're going to take that vacation, have a great vacation. So, we're not here today to talk about, don't take vacation, keep working hard. But,
oh, heck no.
So let's also talk about if your plans for the summer, for the end of the year. It's interesting. We talk about this all the time. I guess one part of education that can get a little bit stagnant is if you teach the same subject every year. Mm-hmm. And so you're coming back and you're starting fresh with a new group of kids, 9th graders, 10th graders, 8th graders, 7th graders, and you're starting all over from the beginning. And I guess it's that way in elementary too. I never taught elementary, but it's, you're starting a whole brand new crop of 2nd graders. So, but you can always change up your projects. You can always change up your ideas and the tech in your classroom. Mm-hmm. And, you've got 2.5, 3 months of summer to kind of get prepped on that. So that's an opportunity. I think it's really exciting. And luckily the summer conferences, they also make them fun. So and now you get to travel a little bit. So I think that would be my first suggestion. That is, if you're looking to get a little vacation and some conference time in, pick one that's going to take you somewhere you've not been. Yeah. With a group of teachers you're not normally around.
Sure.
We love ISTE and we love FETC and we love all those big ones. And but if you're going to those all the time, you're kind of probably going with the same group of people and you're seeing the same kind of stuff. So it might be time to mix that up a bit. Or if you haven't been to one of those, definitely pick one of those to try out.
Well, and ISTE is going to be in Philadelphia here in June. And then if you're going to hang out to go to a conference at the beginning of the calendar year, that is flip around to the other side of the school year, in January, FETC this year is actually going to be in Miami for the first time, my understanding. So, that's completely different. So even if you've gone to a conference like FETC over the past couple of years, well, they've always been in Orlando. Now it's going to be in Miami. So, and that's kind of like, we were in ICE up in Illinois, and they had just recently moved venues from their previous year. So, check out the conferences that even if you normally go to them or regularly go to them, check them out to see, hey, maybe they're moving around this time. Or if there's a conference that's closer to you, that's more local, that you've never gone to before for whatever reason, that may be worth checking out just because you've never gone before.
Right. And the other thing about what you're going to do this summer is let's talk about what resources you'll need.
Yeah.
Are you looking for some summer PD to fill those PD hours that you need to have for your school district? Are you looking for a conference so you can broaden your horizon and find out, what's new and what's happening? Because conferences are a lot about, majority about, what's really currently trending. Or is it going to be self-study? Because, there's one that you can stay home, get out the small kiddie pool in the back.
Yeah, that's right.
Lounge around, make some ice cones, some ice cream and some snow cones and things like that. But there's a ton of online resources out there, especially with Twitter and Instagram and what's happening there and what you can find out what's going on. And I tell you, the webinar stuff is just really taking off. We're finding so many more educators who are going, listen, I'm doing a webinar for 10 people tomorrow night or 20 or maybe 30 or 40. That's a really big deal. And one that I want to throw out that just came through one of our Twitter feeds from Anthony Salcito, who's the VP of Education for Microsoft, is the Microsoft the Microsoft Store summer camps. So they're free. So they're going to be putting on, so check if you live in a city that has a Microsoft Store, they're putting on free summer camps.
That's cool.
For students and teachers and adults all summer long that you can go to and learn all kinds of neat stuff that they're doing. Yeah. And they're not necessarily trying to sell you anything, which they want you to buy something, but they're also giving you some free tips on if you already have a device like that. So I think that's pretty cool.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah. So, that's pretty much the show, I guess, for this week. We just wanted to talk about, what your opportunities are. But the big deal is if you have any questions about it, please hit us up on Twitter. Or hit us up at the webpage and let us know, and we can point you in a direction. And we'll be putting out more information throughout the end of the year and through the summer about, check out these places, check out these conferences, and check out these workshops.
Well, and I think it'd be really cool if you're out there listening and you've got whatever you're doing this summer. I don't care if you're taking a vacation, you're going to go on a cruise somewhere, or you're going to do a staycation, you're going to do stuff around the house or not do anything around the house, or if you've got some conferences that you're going to go to or some PD that you're excited about. We want to hear about those too. So share that out with us. As Jeff said, reach out to us on Twitter at EduTechGuys, or jump over to the webpage if you got a little more to say than what can be summed up in a tweet or 6. Jump out to the webpage edutechguys.com and scroll to the bottom and fill out that form. We would love to hear what you are doing for your summer when you're away from the classroom. And what I'd really love to do is be able to take some of those and just kind of share those out with other folks. And by all means, we don't have to use your name. If you don't want your name used, just let us know. But just to share, just to let other people hear what you're doing for the summer. Yeah.
And if anything, if you want to come on the show, definitely hit us up.
That'd be awesome. We'd love to have you
come on the show and talk about, what you're doing and how the summer went and all that kind of good stuff. We'd love to talk to you about it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Really, really cool. So check us out on the web and make sure you visit edutechguys.com. You can always get in touch with us there and on Twitter. I know we say that a lot, but we need you to get in touch with us.
Yeah, that's right.
Please get in touch with us.
We're just two wild and crazy guys.
Stop liking our gorilla posts and our shark and boat posts and just no, don't stop liking them.
Yeah, I was going to say, what are you saying, man?
Extend that a little bit.
Extend it. That's right. Reach out to us. Reach out. Have faith.
Yeah. George Michael. Hello.
Oh well, I was trying. Is that not the? I'm probably doing the wrong lyric. I was trying to do the. Well, now I can't remember the name of the group. Was it's like one of those dudes, REM or something? Reach out. Anyway, we should probably.
Yeah. Hum a few bars for me, wouldn't you? That was good. Hey, anyway, it's been a great show today. Don't forget, we're going to be we're definitely going to be.
Not anymore, we're not.
They're going to hear this and go, listen, we were going to have you come in, but we really need you to stay away now. Hey, we're going to be at the Arkansas Association Instructional Media Conference, and that's in Rogers, in April the 28th through the 30th.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I noticed on the notes I had the 28th to the 20th. We're going
back in time. There you go, a little Huey Lewis. That one I know.
We're actually working on something right now with ISTE, so you'll probably see us in Philadelphia in June. We actually are working on something going to be a lot of fun for us. We're going to be able to have a seat and talk with you if you want to come there. So we're kind of excited about that. We'll let you know about that as we find out information ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. And
I see a pigeon on the roof now. We might have it. No, I'm just
kidding. Here it comes, the delivery. So we're also going to be in Hot Springs in June, right before ISTE. They've got the giant Arkansas Department of Education Summer Summit that they're putting on. It's the first time that they've ever done that, and they're going to have a STEM playground, and we'll be there talking with participants and attendees and what have you there for ADE. So that's going to be a lot of fun too.
I forgot all about that one.
Yeah, man, it's brand new.
Wasn't in my
off the
notes.
presses. I know. It just happened today.
It happened so quick it didn't make the notes.
Yeah.
Well, our producer is telling us to wrap it up here. So actually, I'm sorry, it's just written on the notes. So hey, listen, thanks for listening to the show. And as always, reach out and talk to us. We're dead serious. I know we've said that like 50 times, but we're dead serious. Love to hear from you. Love to know what's going on. Anyway, I'm Jeff Madlock.
I'm David Henderson.
We'll talk to you next time.
You've been listening to the EduTech Guys, edutechguys.com.